Okay.
We got the screw up intro. It's perfect. You look great. Maybe we should take off helmets. You know, helmets are off.
Okay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. I'm joined by Brother O, and he just undertook one of the most massive projects I've ever seen, and also left a bunch of really disgusting-looking trees, which it's currently my goal to chop down. But God, man, we needed the leaves. A lot has happened off of camera, mainly by he has gone and done a lot of crazy things.
Construction projects.
Now, if you notice the tower, which I'm currently not looking at, we added some structure to it to make it look like it's holding the glass ball. I think it adds a little bit more detail and structure to it, and makes it look more realistic. At least that's the goal. As you can see, we now have a breeder hall. This is not going to be their permanent home. This is just where we're going to set up breeding and the trades we want. Eventually, we're going to move them to the zombification room, which will be underground. And then a villager hall in tavern across the street, which is the ultimate goal. Now, you may notice, hey, what does this rail line lead to? Well, you know what? It leads to nothing right now. It leads to nothing. Make sure you put your helmet back on. It doesn't lead to nothing, but it's almost nighttime, so we can't just can't go off in the middle of nowhere.
Well, all of them lead. There's only two. They both lead somewhere.
They both lead somewhere. One leads to a village that is now empty because
they're
wild.
They're now in our town. All of their gold.
Yeah, they're all
belong to us.
Everything belongs to us. Everything the light touches is now us. Oh God, our chat's great.
Dude, we got 4 golems over there.
I know, but we can't do anything about them. So as you may have seen in the chat log, O is now the master of the nether, but first...
Master of the nether.
First, we need to go on over.
Oh, yeah, I don't have a card. Let me go grab one.
I know there's one downstairs in the transportation chest. We
usually keep one up here.
I took the one that was up here.
Right, yeah, I got another one.
We just follow this wonderful rail line out into the countryside. We're going to our summer house, essentially. Passing under the Godflower. That was World Gen terrain spawn.
This was all done in survival mode, too.
And here is a terrible glass mess.
Oh, that's two, what are those new flying mobs?
Oh.
Keep those away from you while you're AFK. Doesn't look too great, but it has function.
It has function?
We could turn it into leaves instead of glass.
We could turn it into leaves. But it's an AFK iron farm. But you have to be over here. Mixed in with an AFK fisher. Who thinks of this? Who thinks of this?
You
this guy does.
It's like, you gotta get 2 birds with 1 stone.
But,
Look,
a
we
nice...
5 iron since we've been over here.
I didn't even see it happen, so... A nice AFK Fisher iron farm combination with a bed. It's apparently iron golems don't spawn at night.
And a barrel.
And a barrel.
No, they do. They do.
Just
less? They do spawn.
Less frequency?
It's like every 30 seconds or something. I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't know the exact timing of all that, but
we have our zombie in the middle there. With 3 villagers on the sides, and the villagers get scared of the zombie, and because they're scared of the name zombie, an iron golem spawns, gets washed down, sets on fire from the lava, and everything goes in the chest. Relatively simple, relatively easy concept. I'm sure there's hundreds of iron golem tutorials out there. The issue is it's not incredibly productive, but that doesn't mean that it's not an iron golem farm.
Yeah, or that it's not useful.
Or that it's not useful.
We've gotten at least since it's been its completion, probably gotten like 7 or 8 stacks of iron out of this thing.
Which is definitely a lot more than we got mining iron. But for some reason it's camera shy and doesn't want to spawn anything. Is there a problem? I'm not too sure. We do have a llama down here.
Because we just loaded these chunks and they haven't slept yet, so they kind of like gotta reset.
Gotcha. So, camera shy. But there is another incredible
Oh,
Incredible build.
we going to the next one?
We're going to the next one.
This
We don't
one
need
was
to worry about the iron golem.
still under construction.
We got to find a way to make it a little bit more productive. But as of right now, that is one of the best farms we have on the server. Now, from a distance, the base looks pretty good.
Did I get that iron? I think it was Waddles.
You got that farm from Waddles? If I could find the exact farm, I'll link it in the description. But, I like the way the chest pawn looks. I do have to enchant some things, so we'll enchant before we go to the second farm. The chicken's still looking great, and the chicken clucker is doing great. Our auto smelter is doing great. It's hard at work. And then our incredibly massive villager breeding hall.
It can actually be expanded now since we have the material.
Since we now have the iron to do it.
Yep.
We now have a, every good wizard needs an animal, and when everyone thinks of an animal for a wizard, everyone definitely thinks of parrots, right?
Oh, yeah.
Parrots are the way to go.
Because
we got a
personally,
parrot.
I thought of a sheep, but whatever.
You thought of a sheep? Oh, man, that was close. Let's see. I'm trying to do bow enchant. Unbreaking 3 on a bow. Fishing rod, we're getting luck of the sea 2. Shovel, we're getting efficiency 4. I might go with an efficiency 4 shovel. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4 shovel. We already have a great axe. And lure 2 for a fishing rod. Or flame for a bow. I kind of want to disenchant my sword. And it would be sweeping edge 3. Fuck yeah. Fire aspect 2, sharpness 3. So we just need unbreaking for this sword. And I could still do one more enchant. Luck of the sea 2. Or flame. You know what? We'll try fishing rods. Just luck of the sea 2. That's a shame.
What is this loyalty?
It's 4 tridents. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
kind of like Thor's hammer, where if you throw your trident, it will come back to you.
Gotcha. I have a looting 2 enchanting book. Is there looting 3? Is that a thing?
I'm not sure. I think looting 2 might be the best. Looting 3 might be modded. We have plenty of wood, so let's go on down to the storage thing. Oh, we also have a dock now that isn't fully completed and still needs a boat. Which, I don't know if I'm going to build a boat or if I'm just going to use the Minecraft boats. Where we go? We got birch down here.
I mean,
Spruce.
it would kind of be cool to see like a ship coming in, like a small little ship.
I mean, it's
I don't
possible
know how
we
you
could
make
pull it
something
off
small
in Minecraft.
and make it look good. I mean,
Would it be coming
yeah.
in from the river this way
I'm
or
being
from
a
this
master
way?
builder. I'm not a builder.
Because this way has the deeper channel, so it would make sense if it's kind of out here, moored out here, with like a small little boat, like a dinghy on the dock.
Yeah.
I can look into that.
Yeah, like a. I mean, yeah, you can make like a
Like
small
a-
little boat.
Like
here.
a one-sail sailboat.
Yeah,
out in
and
the
then
channel?
maybe if we have a little bigger ship out here.
That's what I'm saying. Like out in the channel where the squid are, where it's deep, where it can make
Yeah.
sense that it would be able to have like a deep boat, a big boat out here, with like.
I mean,
Well,
obviously, it comes in through this direction.
Would it? Then we would have to dig out the terrain.
Maybe.
Because that is not terrain that a boat could fit through. And that is terrain that a boat could fit through. Although, if you look, it's kind of narrow.
Yeah, it narrows a lot more down there. I don't know. I mean,
We're going to do a lot of terraforming. But let's head to the second farm that Brother has built. It is spectacular. And I think it is one of the greatest things.
Wait, make sure your inventory is empty when you go there.
Oh, God. Just to
And
bring
it
back.
like another chest of leaves.
We still need to do a few optimizations once we get there. We don't need that. We don't need that. Or that. Or that. Or that. I'm bringing a crafting table.
Okay.
Don't need a water bucket. Don't need a compass. Don't need torches. Do need a sword. The axe is gonna help. And food. I'm bringing the name tag. What do we don't want to name one of them?
Chester McFeely.
Alright. So Chester McFeely is going to be number 1. We're going to need 3 other names, and maybe we leave it to you guys to choose the names. But we'll have to show you what we're talking about first. Now, I don't think we've officially been in the Nether since we've done what we've done up top. So let's just let it load in. If you follow each specific carpet, you'll find things. So the blue line will bring you to the mesa. The green line is going to bring you to the now empty village. The red is to the Nether Fortress. The brown is to Dark Oak Forest. Yellow is to a desert, and the orange is the savannah. Now you just follow these carpets, and you'll find your way to and from different portals. Now, if you follow the unmarked path, because unmarked is a little bit more serious and mysterious. Yeah, we didn't have any carpet.
We didn't have time for carpet.
Not yet, at least.
And I think it should be a diagonal line anyway.
Yeah, but diagonals are tougher. You just start... we didn't bring any slime blocks. You just start to see this structure. Mysterious. It's just here.
I don't know what.
And we get a great view of Brother's ass the entire way up.
Oh, yeah.
But eventually, it's going to start fading in. And it's already starting to fade in. Oh, there he goes. And I'm sure you already know what this is. Has made a massive gold farm.
Oh, yeah.
Massive gold farm. Now, it's still a work in progress, which is why we are bringing leaves with us. We only really have 1 quadrant filled with leaves. I don't believe we need it to be filled with leaves, but we are having experiences where zombies are falling all the way to the bottom, and then we have to go down there and collect the XP and the items from them. We get the wonderful sound of minecarts.
Yeah. Apologize for the noise. There's like 20 minecarts, 24 minecarts stacked here. This is like the poor man's gold farm.
Poor man's gold farm.
Yeah.
On these blocks out here, we're gonna need zombie pigmen.
That's what I saw. I don't know if you made it or if you got his design from somebody else, but
we might need to make the pathways thicker to get these zombies out there.
You gotta get agros and show them action.
But I think we need to make those pathways thicker so we can name one of these guys. Because they like to move.
Oh, I didn't bring a pickaxe.
I did not bring a pickaxe either.
Well, we're not doing it now. Unless there's wood over here. I don't know if there's any wood.
I got him. I got him. I got him. I'm breaking a block. I'm breaking the block by hand. I'm breaking the block by hand. I did it. I did it.
You got him over there?
I got him over there, and I broke a block. Alright, we're breaking this other block. So this is going to be one of the 4 staples in the corner. And this maintains aggro. No, I have not. I'm just breaking the other block. Chester McFeely is now in his corner where he belongs.
Yeah, he will remain there forever.
He will remain in that corner until the end of time. Now, we have our nice parkour to get up here. And if you sit in this spot right here...
Here, you gotta get aggro first.
Alright, I don't have any arrows. The Gaster? What a great name.
Yeah, there's all kinds of guys using it to kill ghasts. It's pretty good.
You grab aggro? That's the first time I ever shot with a bow. That's pretty bad. They'll just collect to you, and then they all suffocate, and you stand here, and you just stand here, and we just collect XP and gold swords. And now, as we get more zombie pigmen in the corners that are named, aggro maintains, and you stand here until the end of time.
Yeah.
And they'll just keep filing in here.
It doesn't stop. We seem to not be losing any of them though now, at least on this one.
I gotta turn down some of this volume. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm sure it's loud. All these pigmen dying and the mine carts.
Oh, dude, it's loud. But we churned the leaves out because the zombies were just falling off the sides, and so we got to fill the rest of this gold farm with more leaves. Although now that we can't lose aggro, leaving this farm is going to be really tough.
They'll be suiciding.
They will be suiciding to get to us. But from this, I don't know, minute that I've been here, we're already got 10 levels. So it's very productive. Some of them are losing aggro, which, whatever, not a big deal. But since this guy's still there, we're already at level 40. And here they all come. And then they just suffocate here. And as long as we are here, we can pick up their drops, which include gold swords and gold nuggets and zombie flesh. There seems to be little chicken riders, so we'll get some raw chicken from this.
No end in sight.
And there's no end in sight, and we just stand here. Incredible. It's an incredible XP gold farm. I can see now why everyone wants a farm like this in their servers.
Right?
Incredible. I don't even want to leave at this point. I'm kind of scared to leave, to be honest.
You just want to get tons of XP.
No, I just don't want to die now that we have all these levels.
I want to go down to the bottom and see if it's raining XP still.
See if we have that mess flaw still.
Yeah, but that was just from them falling. Like that's how many fell.
That's how many.
World
I could see that being that's how many falling and dying. But hopefully we can figure out a way to get all of these leaves filled in. And then a way to, like, de-aggro them. So at this point,
some of them are surviving. There's, like, zombie pigmen down here.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It must be from where they're falling off. Because there's not as much XP down here.
And we only have one quadrant closed. So, what a great farm. It actually looks like they have stopped spawning in mass. And that might be because of where you are. Oh, but you come down here and you have access to all of these chests full of swords and chickens. And the whole point of us bringing empty inventories was to take as many swords back as we could. Which I do have the crafting table to craft the nuggets into bars to ingots. So we could do that as well. I don't even... Whatever.
So many swords.
So many swords. You're right. But we're gonna have more gold than we really know what to do with, and that's always a good thing. I know I did this the worst possible way I could have. How much more? We have nuggets everywhere, man.
Yeah.
We have enchanted gold swords. It is incredible how much this farm is producing. I don't think I've seen...
like a couple hours to build, too.
Only a couple hours? Not bad.
Yeah, other than the time it takes to get to the top of the nether, but you took that time. You did that.
Oh, yeah. Getting to the nether was probably the best choice we had. And we're still getting so many nuggets, man. Are they just... They're still just filing in from above.
Might still be following you as you climb down.
I haven't climbed down yet. I'm still on the platform.
Maybe when you do.
We're just gonna get swamped by zombies. Dude, we already have like 3 stacks of gold. Plus all the swords.
Buddy. I gotta expand this.
The item sorter filter?
No, the smelter down here.
Oh, are you building a smelter down there? Or are you back at base? You back at base? But isn't that a crazy farm?
There, huh?
And all we gotta do is bring some slime blocks to jump off of this ladder to make things a little bit easier in transit. Which hopefully we don't die with, but that means we gotta improve our slime farm.
Oh, you mean we need to make a slime farm?
We need to make it. Well, we
That could
need
be
to
the next
finish
project.
knocking out the.
We need to get more diamond.
Do we need more? We do need more diamonds. Diamonds are the one thing that we are struggling to get right now.
We need to get diamond gear so we can go to the end and kill the ender dragon so we can get shulker boxes and make our life a lot easier.
And an ender pearl farm.
Yep, and an ender pearl farm.
And elytra.
That will be a crazy XP farm too, I think.
Oh yeah. Have you seen some of the enderman farms out there? Dude, they're wild. They dig like 200 blocks off the base.
Out into the void.
Out into the void. Now, if we do take this path right here, this is going to bring you to the slime chunk. Now, the slime chunk isn't fully excavated. However, it's a lot more than last time, and we also found ourselves a bit of a ravine. Just a bit of a ravine. But we can take this ladder up and we'll be right by base, which is exactly where we want to go. And then I can show you the mines as well, which also have some slime chunks in them. So the slime that we have been getting have been from lucky slime chunks, and lucky slime blocks. Yeah, that was wonderful. We have some bees now too. Great
I
stuff.
just burp right in the middle of it.
Great stuff. Oh man, but yeah, great XP farm, great gold farm. We just toss all this stuff into the auto smelter, and it comes out the other side. Relatively easy. But I got to get to work gathering more resources and materials for this inn, tavern, hotel that the villagers are going to be permanent into. The trading hall. Which will be right over here in this general area. We already kind of terrained and terraformed out where we want it to be.
Zombification chamber.
And I got to do the zombification chamber. So I'm going to get started on gathering those resources and chopping down the rest of these trees, because trees with 1 or 2 leaves just look sad. And welcome back, guys. Oh my god. We spent a lot of time gathering a bunch of resources. I think we should have enough. Everything. But mainly wood. Maybe not enough stone, but I think since we're going to be mixing it up, the stone's going to be fine. We're not going to be using the mushrooms. We got a lot of glass, a lot of brick, and a lot of terracotta. And then just some small things like lanterns, lecterns, item frames, bookshelves, some glowstone just in case. But we're going to start building it in this general plot right here. It's going to be like a tavern, and we're going to then move our villagers from over here into a zombification room, which will go under. And then we'll move them from the zombification room and then the curing room back up into their permanent spot, where we will then use their labor to give us stuff that we want. But this episode has already gone on for a little bit too long. I think our goal is to make 24-minute episodes or so. So I do have to say that this is going to be where we end it. However, I believe it was 14 hours of resource gathering. The hardest part were the bricks. Oh my god. There's like no more clay within like 1,000 block radius of this base. Terracotta not so bad, the wood not so bad. The stone, we have plenty of it. It's just, we might need more of it. And then the glass, we just went to a desert and just whacked some sand for like an hour. There's more glass over in the auto smelter. But that's going to be where we call it. So next time we will start building this wonderful tavern inn concept that I have going. And hopefully we'll be able to start moving in villagers towards the end of it. But we'll have to see how things go. But until next time, guys, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for supporting this channel. And I look forward to seeing you guys all in the next episode. But until then, enjoy the rest of your day. And bye-bye.